See, look behind you.
Yeah.
Look
But
behind
you know, mine do the same thing.
Yeah, he got it too.
Yeah, this is it. He got the same
I
one.
actually got it too, man. This is what we got. We got this young man in the building. First of all, want to introduce you to this day of today, man. We have Mr. GQ came up here in the building.
You know
He's with us today because he has to come back home, man. He doesn't understand it. I told him he's gonna end up moving to Dallas one day. And he's here today because of his personal stuff, but we'll be with that. Yeah. We got another YouTuber up on the channel today. What's your name for the camera?
Savageshawn.
Savageshawn, so he's the prankster. He does all, what else you do in your videos?
Just pranks, just funny pranks, all types of different pranks. Just go check it out. Savageshawn.
That could be interesting to do, man. So I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
This is your boy.
Yep.
For how long you known him?
Man, I've been knowing him a couple months now, man. Real cool dude, man. Stand-up guy.
Y'all get along, everything good?
Yeah, we smooth.
Okay, let me see your hand. I'm gonna paralyze his hand today on camera for y'all. Today, live on YouTube, I'm gonna paralyze his hand because this is gonna teach you something. He's a prankster. I'm not gonna prank him, but I'm gonna teach him a trick that he can use. So look what I need you to pay attention to. When I say let go of your hand, you have to let go of your hand. When I say make a fist, you have to make a fist, but it cannot be up or down, it has to be straight. So I say let go, fist. You can't go like this, it has to be straight.
Okay.
So I say, let go here. Then when I tell you, I'm looking for a pressure point in your hand. You prank people, when you do this to people, they're gonna freak out because their hand's gonna be frozen. They cannot move. When you release it, you get full motion again. When people are drunk, that's when it's the biggest. If you see people go crazy.
GQ, where you bring me to, man?
Check this out. So now, let go of your hand. Make the hardest fist I told you. Now, when you can make the fist, you have to start moving like this because I'm looking for a pressure point in here.
So I'm gonna be paralyzed and then I'm moving, it's gonna be okay?
No, I promise you. This is 100%. I wouldn't be putting this on camera if I was gonna get sued by you, bro. Let go of your hand. Make the hardest fist you can and move it like I told you. No, Papi, it's this way. I'm looking for a pressure point in here. Okay, let go of your hand. Make the hardest fist you can and move it like I told you. Stop, Papi, you're a little nervous. You see all the tension, you gotta release the tension here.
I got a lot of testosterone, that's
I know, stop drinking that shit.
No, I don't drink shit, it's natural, baby.
Let go. Relax, look at the truck, just chillax, bro, you're a little nervous. Make the hardest fist you can and move it like I told you. He's strong. This boy's strong. Let go. This boy's too strong. I don't know if I'm gonna get
strong. I got fucking too much. I'm 120%
Look at the guy with the finger guard. Let go of your hand.
I have abnormal testosterone levels.
Relax your hand, bro. Okay. Relax. You're still. I let it go and it's still standing.
I can't. It's just how I am.
Let go of your hand.
I got too much energy trying to.
Look at the truck and relax. Relax your hand. Really. Let go of your hand, man.
Okay.
Relax your hand. Look at the truck. Look at the sky. Look at the power probe over there.
That's beautiful.
Make the hardest fist you can and move it like I told you. Keep on moving it. Keep on moving it more faster. What you doing? So now you have a new prank for yourself, brother.
Oh, okay. Hey, show me something new.
Yo, don't laugh.
He's savage on you, man. You let him do that to you?
Savage. What happened to him?
What?
Look on my video, you see I did it to him too. Yeah, cause we got Mr. GQ, man. Good to have him around. He's good people, man. He's actually good people. We got along, and he's here today. He's late as hell. That's the Puerto Rican he has in him every once in a blue moon.
Nah.
So it'd be making him run late. Oh, that's the black in you.
That's the black.
You think so?
CP time. Black people time, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come on.
That don't exist, man. That's CPT.
CPT, color people time.
But yeah, man. But you cannot be gifted or qualified if you're late. You might miss that opportunity. All right, guys, because this is where we at today, man. After we had a good time, GQ's still in the building. He's late, but I got to get to his car. We got the prankster up in the building here, Savage, man. But I want to bring you to what we're doing here in the shop today. We actually have a customer dropping some door panels. We'll be doing 2 10s, a driver, and a tweeter, custom fiberglass in their door panels. I'm going to kind of take you guys step by step on what we're doing to be able to fabricate this. You could do it like this. I got my little halo, you know what I'm saying, the audio angel. But anyway, this is what's going on, guys. We're gonna get this bad boy together. I'm gonna be doing some classes with Adolfo for some of the team, because I wanna kind of levitate the stuff that I've learned. I'm about to smack this guy behind me.
What the fuck is this shit? Anyways, I'm out of here, guys.
I'm about to show him how to kind of get into the fiberglass and what we're doing, because basically I have a lot of skills for a lot of years, but I can't do it all myself. So I'm gonna teach my team where they can do what I do and even do it better than what I do it. So where we're starting off right now, we got the rings in place, we got the stuff in place. We have to go pick up some materials we are missing. But once we get that back, I'm gonna come with this video and start showing you guys how to get a fiberglass door done. Drew, so I'll give you an update of exactly what's going on here. We're working here in the shop right now, man. We have the panels in the car. So this is kind of what's going on. We're actually getting this right here. You see situated, we got the tweeter, the driver, and the 210 rings that we're gonna be using. So now what we're doing, we're pretty well mocking up the wood. So we have some wood at the bottom that we're gonna use to mock up this design. I'm gonna show you how that works out in a few seconds, but pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come a 1/2 inch across this whole border, come off like this. I could even do a pod here. I could make it however I want to. I could just make it a pod, whatever I want to do. Actually, you know what, Gordo? We could even do this design here. Look, we come here, wrap around, bring it straight here across, come here around, and just make it like a little panel pod. That might actually work even better. So basically, long story short, what I'm doing right now is that I'm mocking up the border with him to get the design of what exactly I'm gonna do. I build this these panels for these doors and get it situated. So very shortly, we should have a mock-up where we can start doing the fiberglassing, laying it down, putting the rings on, and getting it all situated to get this ready to go. We got the molds done and got you in the process right now. Alrighty. So now that he has that template cut out, I'm gonna show you guys why we got this. Because this basically could be a base, and I'm gonna show you exactly what it is when we're doing this door panel. Grab your door panel, put it up here real quick so I can show these guys on YouTube exactly what we're doing. But that's the regular door panel. But this is pretty much what it's gonna be. So right now, what I've done is that I've made a mock or a foundation to be able to support all the weight of the speakers that we're putting in here. So this is pretty much the mock-up. You guys can see how the design's gonna be. Once that's installed in the car, then what it can allow me to do is now be able to put the rings on it and build it up. But I'm gonna have them cut out one more of these so I can get this going and show you guys exactly what's happening. So now that we actually got that part situated and marked down again, he could actually cut the same thing again for the other door, and then I'm gonna show you what we do when we get to fiberglassing. All right, crew, so we're here at the shop today, man. We have a couple different builds going on, but I'm splitting our attention down to this Ryker. This is a bike that's made by Can-Am. It's actually a very popular bike. We're gonna be doing audio and lighting to this bad boy and getting it situated. So we're gonna make audio work. We're also gonna get the lighting to work with it 100% and get it going. Right now, Josh has already started the process of lighting. We got a flow series going around. We have them in the bay, which you'll be able to hide most of it when they all get together, but she'll be able to have these lights flowing all around this bike whenever she's going down the street, so she has that nice light effect. On top of that, we're also gonna be adding an audio system to the Ryker. I keep on showing you guys exactly what's going on, but before I do that, I really want to thank you guys for watching, supporting this channel, and doing what you guys do with us here in the shop, man. We can't even tell you how grateful we are for the love and the support that you guys give us. All right, crew, so at this point in time, what we're doing now, we got the two parts mocked up together. We're doing all the extra shaving we need to do to make sure that they're exactly the same to be able to get these pods ready to go installed with the rings and everything we're gonna be adding to them. So I'm gonna show you how the process goes through, but this is the beginning, this is the foundation that's gonna hold the weight to be able to support the door panels. I'll keep you posted in a second. Let me show you what goes on. At this point in time, what we've got now, we got all the woodwork pretty much ready to go. But show you what's going on. So we made these little stencils. So we got the rings. These little stencils are, we're gonna be basically holding this in the gap. If you look at the speaker has a gap down there. This is actually what we use to be able to gap the speaker, put the speaker in place, hold everything in position so we can hold the fiberglass down. So we got the 4 for here, the 4 for here. We got the 4 for this tweeter. We got the 4 for this, 4 for the next door, 4, and then the other 8 for the other door, because each panel gonna have 8. I'm gonna show you how this comes together. And what we do continue now doing is start stapling and getting everything in place to be able to lay down the fiberglass and do the molding and everything else we need. At this point in time, I'm gonna start putting all the rings with all the stencils together to show you how we do that going. So now what I'm doing, I'm getting the stencils put into location so I can have the rings made where I want it to be at. Once I got this in place here, guys,
Once
I got this here, I'm gonna start locating this, and then the speaker is gonna be able to drop into the pods. That's kind of what's going on. So now I'm gonna continue doing this and making all these parts ready for me. Then the other ring. Let's get all the rings situated.
Yeah. I know.
This is kind of what we're doing now. I'm getting all those rings situated. I'll be back for you on this. Y'all know who just pulled up. All 4 of those are done.
You didn't like the Mustang?
I'll give you the smoke with the Mustang.
Drive your little slow ass car.
Got what? I'll raise you with this HELLCAT bus guy. Money, 100, 100, 200, what you want? Cash, paid up front, we raise, whoever gets this spot.
Stop. You're trying to raise me a modified bull.
This is stock. Come take a look at it.
I don't even got no fucking pipes. How it's stock?
Come look at the car.
Y'all Texas stock. Y'all cover up everything.
You want to see that Mustang? You want the Mustang one?
I know the Mustang got 900 horses.
Don't you win?
No.
No turbos, nothing in there. Yet.
Huh?
Nothing in there yet. You gotta check. You don't want that. Alright. So now you can pause this. So at this point in time, I already got those rings done. We had to do some modifications to get these rings done for the tweeters, that the tweeters are gonna fit inside when we get them all situated, as you can see right there, right? So now what I gotta do, I gotta put the lathes to do the distancing like I did on the rings for the speakers. I'm doing the same thing now for the drivers. And once I do the drivers, then I'll do the tweeters, and then I'll start doing the placement of the units, putting them onto this, and then from there we get into fiberglassing. Stay tuned as I show you the rest. This is gonna be the hard ones.
Get out the way for our slap you.
I really wish I had these in house. It's not gonna happen. Stop. Crews, at this point in time, we got Isaac over here bothering me. What you want? What I want to eat, I'll take the Burger King. No, I'll take some, I'll be back, y'all. Crews, because this is where we at this point in time. We actually got the stencils put together, as you can see. So we're lining everything up on the back panel that is going to make it where it's gonna have to be. Because that could be the tweeter, the driver, the 2 10 inches, and now he's gonna duplicate the same thing on this panel to be able to get the look that we're trying to accomplish. As we're building these door panels, I'm actually teaching him how to do it so that way in the future he can continue, guys. So I'm gonna show you what's going on as we continue with this build. It's a lot of work in progress, but we'll get it done and make it perfect. Crews, so at this point in time, we got all of this stuff done. What we're doing now, we're gonna make sure that the speakers actually go fit in so we don't have no problem after we start the fiberglassing. We have our distance and our gaps, no problem there. Try them on all the areas. Make sure it's not hitting any of the legs or nothing. That's already done. Do the same thing over here to repeat it. Let me get this organized for him here. Move this out the door. Try the same thing over here. Make sure we have no issue with the clearance, good. And it goes in good. So the mid bases are good. Now, we're gonna test the drivers to be sure the drivers fit in. So we have no issues there with any of that. That's all perfect. Try it over here too. Because once you get into fiberglass and there's no coming back, that's over with. And then now, we're gonna test the tweeters out. The tweeters are the harder ones out of all of them. So we're gonna play with them. Make sure that these are the hardest ones, and I'll explain to y'all why in a little bit. But once we get that fitment in there, we're good on that one. Awesome. Now we're gonna go test it on the other one over here. And we got Billionaire Brett just pulled up in the building here, man. Y'all know him as 392 White Noise on Instagram, soon to be on YouTube. But you're gonna test the last fitments here. That's done. So at this point in time, guys, it's already past basically the pre-mount analysis. Now we'll start doing the fiberglass. Get that build pretty much ready to go situated, and I'll show you the final product when we get done. All right, guys, so at this point in time, after we've got everything situated, now we actually got to start getting the material. So we use a cotton / polyester blend. It's a 50-50 blend. It's a blanket. What this is going to do is allow us to be able to do the stretching we need to do to get the mold, but it also sucks in the fiberglass. So when you do these kind of doors, boxes for subs is one thing. Door panels are a different kind of thing. You don't really need that much elasticity or that much to suck in. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to get my guy Rodolfo to go across the board, and he's going to go down that way, get that corner. He's going to come here. I'm going to come and measure this out here. Oops, got caught up in the hose. And bring it down this way. And at this point in time, we're going to go ahead and cut this off and get this all separated. So go ahead and hold that right there, Rodolfo. Now I'm going to show you guys some tricks of the trade so you guys can understand a couple of things that we need to do. Go ahead and grab that over there, Rodolfo. So now, what I want to show you guys is this right here. So on this, you notice that we have a curvature that goes into this panel that we have built, right? It has a curvature on it. We want to get this side to go first, and then I'll show y'all, because this is going to be pretty much coming like flat like this. I'm going to show you guys as I start getting this done, how we rock and roll this. So I got my air stapler here. Bring this to the edge over here. I'm pretty much going to start just getting myself situated where I want everything to be. So come here. I'm going to start with a staple right here. Hold this down right here. So I'm gonna come and get this whole line first. The flat line first. I'll show you guys why I do this now. So now I got that line done. You're gonna notice it comes here, but what I have to figure out now is that I got this curvature. So I'm gonna bring this here. I don't wanna have too much bubbles in the unit and in the build. So I'm gonna come here now, and I'm gonna start doing my stretching. Josh, you mind if I ask you for a little hand here if we start getting this build situated and separated here? Just hold it down so I can grab this stuff here. Okay, now that I got that part here, it can allow me to be able to come to my neck faker. You want to kind of get it, let's go from the fat side first. So, what we're going to start doing now is start stretching and pulling and trying to get as minimum wrinkles as we can in this build. As minimum wrinkles that I can get in this build is going to be the catch that we're going to do. So I'm going to start doing it from now, start pulling out the blanket out that way. So we don't want to have to do too much bondo work. You kind of start stretching and stretching and stretching as you come across. Stretching and stretching and stretching and stretching. Hold it right there, puppy. And if possible, you grab his finger. No. Okay. Now, we start coming over here to this side and grab the whole thing on that side and start stretching out this way. This side here, bring it up more here, little table here. Okay, so now we're beginning to get the design that we have. We're always going to have a little bit of headache, and I'm going to show you how we deal with that in a minute, but I'm just getting all the basics done on it first. me a hard time. I'm gonna come to this side here. Now there's always gonna be a little headache, and we're gonna get to that part of it. So now we have all of this that's here, right? You see this here, guys? We're gonna start doing some Puerto Rican rigging. Get all this extra stuff out of here. And now we're gonna start getting into my overlaps. Here, I need to get, I gotta figure out my design, how do I want my design to be. At this point in time, we'll get this here. And this here. How do I want this to come over here now? Could be the next thing I need to do because I got the tweeter inbounded there. So I got this here. So I'm actually gonna come and put this here. Because it is fiberglass, you can always make holes and fill in and do all kinds of other cool stuff with fiberglass. But what I'm going to figure out now is how I want to drop this angle right here. After you have what is the shell's already done with the material that you have molded into place, now you're gonna start applying fiberglass. So you're pretty much gonna get the fiberglass and just start dumping it on until it soaks completely through, all the way through. So the middle of these boxes we don't care about because that's empty. We're looking more at the edges that we're trying to get this shit to dab through. So you're gonna keep on coming through. All right, crew, so on the fiberglass project that we're working on here, you can see that we got the outside shells already fiberglass. Now we're gonna be applying fiberglass from the inside, and that's gonna make it nice and sturdy, blend up to the wood, make all the seals that we need and get all doing. So we're about to do a time lapse for you guys while we're installing the interior fiberglass of this pod so y'all can see what's going on. Just keep recording, going, know where it's going. Gotta get all the way in there, guys. Stop the video,